Thanks, Kelly. Okay, well, good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call the February 14th, 2022 regular council meeting to order and begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the traditional unceded territory of the Kaitsi, Kwantlen, Semiahmoo, and Masqui First Nations. For any members of the public who are in attendance to watch these proceedings, welcome. And just a reminder to keep your mics and your camera turned off while you are in attendance. I'm Maribel Vandenbroek, and on behalf of council, we want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. And today we're celebrating Pink Shirt Day, which is February 23rd. Pink Shirt Day against anti-bullying, and the message this year is lift each other up. And don't forget, next week is Family Day, so get out there and enjoy some of our beautiful trails and our downtown businesses and such, and some of our parks if you can. Today with me on council, I have Councillor Paul Albrecht, Councillor Terry James, Councillor Gail Martin, Councillor Nathan Pahal, Councillor Rudy Storteboom, and Councillor Rosemary Wallace. And for staff, we have Francis Chung, our Chief Administrative Officer, Darren Light, our Director of Corporate Services, Carl Johansson, our Director of Development Services, Rick Baumhoff, our Director of Engineering, Parks and Environment, Kim Hilton, our Director of Recreation, Culture and Community Services, and Kelly Kenny, our Corporate Officer. So before we consider adoption of the agenda, are there any changes or additions to the agenda? Okay, motion forward is that the February 14th, 2022 agenda be adopted as circulated. Need a mover and a seconder, please. Councillor Wallace, Councillor Albrecht. All those in favor? And that carries. Adoption that the minutes of the regular meeting held on February 7th, 2022 be adopted as circulated. Mover and a seconder, please. Councillor James, Councillor Storteboom. Any corrections, errors, or omissions? Seeing none, call the vote. All those in favor? And that carries. Next upcoming meetings, regular council meeting is March 7th, 2022, and the following after that, regular council meeting is March 21st, 2022. First up on the mayor's report, we have recreation update with Ms. Kim Hilton, our Director of Recreation, Culture and Community Services.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And do you see my presentation in full screen?
Yes,
fantastic. Thank you. So this is the update for February 2022, an early presentation for me. Usually it's more towards the end of the month. First up is Prenatal Yoga. We're offering another class starting at the end of February, right through the beginning of April. It's 6 sessions. You don't have to have any experience. It's really great to get in your later semesters and do some yoga. It really helps with your breathing and stretching and whatnot. So if you're interested, please phone 604-514-2940. Or you can get onto our website at langleycity.ca and register that way as well. It's $72 plus GST, and that is running on Sundays. Next up is our Cookie Monster program. Already we're opening up for registrations for September of 2022. We do have a 4-year-old program that runs Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, morning or afternoon. And then we have a 3-year-old program that runs Tuesdays and Thursdays, slightly shorter in hours. And again, there's a morning and an afternoon. And this program does fill up. So if you're interested, you do need to register sooner than later. For information, you can phone 604-514-2865, and you can go in person or, of course, phoning. Happy to say that our spring 2022 program registration is opening up on March 7th. So that includes all the programs for May and June at Al Anderson Memorial Pool. So you can get online or you can phone 604-514-2940. That's for our spring registration. It's right around the corner. Celebrate Family Day, as the mayor mentioned. Family Day weekend is this weekend, and we have opportunity on Saturday all day, different time slots for families to register in the gymnasium, and they can have fun playing a variety of games and sports. So to register, you can phone 604-514-2940, and this is free for the public, and this is in sponsorship with BCRPA and the BC Family Day. Our youth programmer, Taryn, has been busy working with the Youth Mentorship Program, and we're looking for both mentors and mentees. So if there's a youth that's interested and would like to have a mentor to work with, someone to talk to, someone to hang out with, you can contact our youth programmer, Taryn, and he'll be able to make those connections. And this is really for youth ages 15 to 18 who reside in Langley City. His number is 604-514-2999. And this is modeled after the Big Brother, Big Sisters program. Learn to sketch. So this is all about youth today. There's lots of opportunities. This is grade 6 to grade 12. We have a sketching program. It runs Saturdays starting at the end of February. For more information, you can phone 604-514-2940. Or again, our online platform works as well at langleycity.ca. This is, any level is welcome, whether you're starting or whether you're continuing on developing your skills. We'd love to have everyone. Learn to train. So basketball, we have learn to train girls basketball, learn to train boys basketball. Again, grades 6 to 12. And they are on, the girls is on Friday evenings and the boys Tuesday evenings. It's a lot of fun. It's one of our more popular programs. So again, online, or you can phone 604-514-2940. And one of the lovely clerks at the front counter would be happy to assist you. Tim's baking class, Tim's bakery. So again, youth grades 6 to 12. The number to phone if you're interested is 604-514-2940. Some of the great smells that come out of that kitchen, I tell you, it's a lot of fun. They learn a lot of different recipes, right, from bagels, cookies, cakes, and more. So if you're interested, please sign up today. And that's Tuesday class. And then we do have a wide variety of youth drop-in programs. And these programs, you need your games and track pass, which is now $20 for the year. We do work out payment plans for those who can't afford it, or we have our leisure access grant as well. But as you can see from this slide, we have activities multiple days throughout the week. Basketball, badminton, the games club, the teen time, open gym, and of course, youth night. And youth night is a hub of activity Saturday nights from 6 to 9:30. So if you have any further questions or want some more information about any of the programs, you don't have to register for these. These are drop-in, but you can phone 604-514-2940. And that is my presentation for today.
Well, thank you for that wonderful presentation, Ms. Hilton, and thank you to you and all your staff that do a wonderful job all the time. I'm sure there's going to be some more changes coming your way soon here.
We're hoping.
And hopefully for the better. So fingers crossed, right?
Thank you.
Any questions or comments for Ms. Hilton? Councillor Sturtevant, go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just want to say to Ms. Hilton, thank you very much. I wish I was young again so that I could take advantage of all of these great programs. I'd probably be a gym rat over at the Tim's Community Center. I think you're doing a wonderful job building good citizens for tomorrow, every day. Thank you very much for you and your team and the effort you put in. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. I'll pass it on to the team, but I do want to let you know we have lots of great programs for adults as well.
Thank you again.
You can still have fun.
And hopefully more and more by the end of the week. Hey, anyone else? No, that's great. Thanks, Ms. Hilton. Okay, on to Discover Langley City, Councillor Albrecht.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And I'll start off. It's all in your council package, but I'll just touch on a couple of items. So the MRDT renewal has been completed, and a polling of the accommodation properties for the renewal is 100% in favor of the 5-year renewal at 2%. The renewal package is being written now, which will include an updated 5-year marketing plan, a 1-year tactical plan, and evidence of industry consultation, among other requirements. We just have to pass the bylaw in order to enact the current regulations. Canada Summer Jobs, January is the application window. So there's going to be applying for 2 marketing coordinators for 16 weeks over the summer months from May to September. And we're hoping to hire students from a post-secondary school with a focus on tourism, marketing, and/or communications. The other thing that I wanted to touch on was a new and latest contest on social media, and it's called Bingo. Follow the bingo board to take photos of different activities and places throughout the city and be entered to win downtown dollars. The contest is on Facebook and Instagram, and entries are open until the end of February. So get to it and get your bingo. And that is my report. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, perfect. Thank you for that report. Okay, going on to bylaw 3204, zoning amendment number 186, RZ 1221, and development permit number DP 1521. First and second reading of a bylaw to rezone the properties located at 20032 and 20038 56th Avenue from RS1 single family residential zone to the CD 82 comprehensive development zone to accommodate a 6-story 49-unit apartment development. Motion is that the bylaw cited as zoning bylaw 1996, number 2100, amendment number 186, 2022, number 3204, be read a first and second time. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Councillor Paul, Councillor Stortaboom, and discussion. Seeing none, call the vote. All those in favor, any opposed, and that carries. Okay, bylaw 3207, accommodation tax bylaw, first, second, and third reading of a bylaw to request the imposition of an additional accommodation tax pursuant to the Provincial Sales Tax Act. Mr. Light, I believe you.
Excuse me, Madam Mayor, may I ask to be recused from this vote, please?
Yep. For what reason?
I have a pecuniary interest in the outcome.
With
Discover Langley City. This involves the MRDT and the renewal of Discover Langley City.
great, thank you. We just have to have that on record of the reason why. So thank you. Okay. Then you'll have to leave and have your video and sound turned off. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Light, go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Mayor and members of council. As Councillor Albrecht had noted in his presentation, we are required as the municipality in charge of the MRDT to renew our bylaw every 5 years. So this is just continuing the program, the hotel tax program, on for another 5 years.
Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, motion that bylaw cited as the accommodation tax bylaw 2022, number 3207, be read a first, second, and third time. Councillor Bahal, Councillor Stortaboom, any discussion on that? Seeing none, call the vote. All those in favor? Any opposed? And that carries. Okay, we can bring Councillor James back in. There she is. Okay. All right, on to administrative reports, updated terms of reference for city committees and task groups. And I believe Ms. Kenny, you wish to provide an overview of the purpose of the report.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just a short overview. At its November meeting, regular council meeting, council had passed a resolution directing staff liaisons, chairs, and co-chairs to review their respective terms of reference and membership composition to ensure a more inclusive membership and to align with the city's current strategic plan. So these are the first committees that have put forward updates to their terms of reference. So this is the first of those.
Great, thank you. Sorry, I was on mute there talking to myself. Okay, so the updated terms of reference, will council take the motion as read as received, please? Okay, excellent. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Councillor Wallace, Councillor Bahal, any discussion? Seeing none, call the vote. All those in favor, any opposed? That carries. All right, on to new and unfinished business. Correspondence, support for private members, Bill C-216, health-based approach to the Substance Use Act. Village of Cumberland, what is council's wishes? Receive for information. Okay, I need a mover and a seconder, please. All those in favor, any opposed, that carries. And that was Albrecht and Sturtevant. Okay, we are going into a motion to hold the closed meeting, that the council meeting immediately following this meeting be closed to the public, as the subject matter being considered relates to items which comply with the following closed meeting criteria specified in section 90 of the community charter. 1K, negotiations and related discussions respecting the proposed provision of a municipal service that are at their preliminary stages, and that in the view of the council could reasonably be expected to harm the interests of the municipality if they were held in public. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Councillor Sturtevant, Councillor Pahal, all those in favor? Any opposed? And that carries. All right, well, we are going to adjourn the meeting. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Councillor Sturtevant, seconder, Councillor Pahal. With that, all those in favor of adjourning the meeting? Any opposed? And that carries. Great, thanks everyone.